Welcome to your best math tutorials, and today we are going to look at adding and subtraction of algebraic fractions. So this concept is very simple, similar to what you used to do at primary level. For example, when you get something like 2 over 3 plus 1 over 4. So when we are looking at a fraction, we are basically looking at something that has got a numerator and a denominator. For example, if you look at 2 over 3, we've got a numerator of 2 and a denominator of 3. So this is what basically makes up a fraction. A fraction is simply made up of a numerator and a denominator. And on this scenario, our numerator is 2 and our denominator is 3. At the same time, here our numerator is 1 and denominator is 4. So when we are simplifying this type of a fraction, or when we are adding this fraction, what you used to do at primary level is that the first step is to find the lowest common multiple. That was the first step. So here is what we are going to do, and our lowest common multiple is 12. And then the second step is to divide the lowest common multiple with your denominators and multiply the result by the numerator. So this is the second procedure. So here we are going to say 3 into 12, you get 4. 4 times 2, you are going to get 8 plus 4 into 2 into 12, you are going to get 3. And 3 times 1, you are going to get 3. So 8 plus 3, we are going to get 11 over 12. So this is the simplification of our fraction, right? And this concept is the very same concept that we are going to apply, or the very same procedures that we are going to apply in simplifying our algebraic fraction. So for example, here I'm going to take a more complicated example so that we can see if the procedures that we've outlined can be applied on the algebraic fraction. So our example 1 on algebraic fraction today is x over x plus 2 minus x over minus x minus 2 over x minus 3. So we want to simplify this algebraic fraction. So the first step that we're going to do is to find our lowest common multiple. And on this scenario, our lowest common multiple mostly on algebraic fraction is found by multiplying your denominators. So in this scenario, our lowest common multiple is x plus 2 multiplied by x minus 3. This is our lowest common multiple. And then we are going to say x plus 2 into this lowest common multiple. So it's more like x plus 2, x minus 3 over x plus 2. And you are going to realize that x plus 2 and x plus 2 is going to cancel each other, and we are going to be left with x minus 3. So x plus 2 into our lowest common multiple, we are going to have x minus 3. And this is what we are going to multiply with our numerator. So here we are going to have x minus 3 minus, and then we are going to say this denominator into our lowest common multiple. It's more like this, what we've done before. Again, we are going to say x plus 2, x minus 3 divided by x minus 3. And x minus 3 is going to cancel x minus 3, and we are going to be left with x plus 2. So our x plus 2 is going to be multiplied by our numerator. So here we are going to open a big bracket just because we need to simplify what we have found here with our numerator. So we are going to have a big bracket there, x minus 2, open bracket, x plus 2. We close the big bracket. So we are going to simplify these expressions first and effect our negative so that we can simplify the whole of the numerator. So here, simplifying further, x multiplied by x, we are going to get x squared. X multiplied by minus 3, minus 3x. And then this negative, for the meantime, we just hold it like that so that we simplify the inside bracket further. So here we are going to have x and then open bracket, x plus 2. This is a simple concept of expanding the bracket. Minus 2, x plus 2. We close the big bracket over x plus 2, x minus 3. Our lowest common multiple will remain the same. And then here we are going to have x squared minus 3x minus, here we are going to have x squared plus 2x. This is x times x, x squared, x times positive 2 plus 2x minus 2 multiplied by x. We are going to have minus 2x minus 2 multiplied by positive 2. We are going to have a negative 4, just because if you multiply a negative number with a positive number, you are going to get a negative number, just because in mathematical science a negative number will basically I will basically override the positive number. So here we are going to have over lowest common multiple. The lowest common multiple is going to remain the same. And then we simplify further our numerator here. We are going to have x squared minus 3x, then minus, inside our bracket, 2x minus 2x, we are going to get a 0. So in the bracket, we're going to be left with x squared minus 4. X squared minus 4 over our lowest common multiple, which will remain the same. And then here we are going to have x squared minus 3x negative 1 multiplied by x squared. We are going to have minus x squared. And then a negative 1 multiplied by negative 4. We are going to get a positive 4. Just because a negative multiplied by a negative, we are going to get a positive. Those are basic mathematical operations over lowest common multiple. And here, if we simplify further, x squared is going to subtract x squared. We are going to be left with 0. And then our expression is going to be minus 3x plus 4 over lowest common multiple, or 4 minus 3x over lowest common multiple. So this is how basically you simplify your algebraic fraction.